Hello there, welcome back to Trinity Stamps YouTube channel. Today we're taking a close-up look at our April release, the whole entire release right here in one video so you can get a look at our brand new products. We're going to start off with the stamps. First up we have Zest Wishes. This is a 3x3 stamp set, 10 images and 9 coordinating dies. There is a little smiley face to stamp on your lemon, and that is the only stamp in the set that doesn't have a die to cut it out. There are sentiments that you can mix and match, but I love that you can say you're simply the zest, you're simply sublime, zest wishes, sublime wishes, lots of different options. And here are some cards made by our design team to inspire you and give you ideas how to use this cute stamp set. And I think it's so fresh and fun, and I love that you can do lemons or limes and just really ink them up in different ways. Also, the dies can be used independently of the stamps and still get the look of a lemon or lime. So that's really fun and super cute. All right, we have another new 3x3 stamp set. This is Wow Mom. So there is the word wow, the word mom, and you're amazing. And there's one die that you're going to want to use where you die cut first and stamp second, and it will work for the wow and the mom. Now we have you're amazing in the set, also with a die to cut it out. So you can say, wow mom, you're amazing, or wow, you're amazing mom. Either way, it works really good. Here are some cards by our design team featuring this set. I love this card right here, how it looks like a mirror image. Very cool. So there is that set. I think it's really fun and a nice inexpensive set that you can add to your collection for the occasion of Mother's Day. Next we have World's Greatest. This is a 4x6 set. We have about 4 sentiments in this set because you can make your own sentiment by stamping World's Greatest, and then you can put friend, mom, or dad. The trophy is about 3.6 inches by 3.4 inches, so it's going to be a really nice focal image on the front of your cards, and it has flowers that can fill it up, which I think is really good. And you could put the word mom, dad, or friend in the very bottom of that trophy. There's a rectangle there, and you can stamp that in there. I guess just mom or dad, not friend. Yeah. All right, so there it is. Isn't it fun? I think it's a really fun image to color in as well to make it look metallic or however you like to do it. Next, I am super excited about our new Simply Sentimental Mom Stamp and Coordinating Die Set. I hope you're familiar with the Simply Sentimental line that Trinity Stamps has because it gives you so many options for your sentiments. So you can stamp out the word mom and then die cut it all the way around. Or you can use that die cut to make a shadow layer for the die cut words mom. Plus we have a lot of sub-sentiments that can go with the word mom. I couldn't wish for a better mom. I love you. You're the greatest. You're like a mom to me. So many great sub-sentiments. So you're going to want to check that out and maybe add it to your Simply Sentimental collection. Next we have Spring Chicken. Isn't this so cute? This stamp set is 4x8 and it has several sentiments in it that are all bubble cut by the dies. Then we have 2 big chickens, 3 little chicks, and of course they need a coop. So this set has, you can see, very cute punny sentiments like you're still a spring chicken, you're the coolest chick, just chickening on you. I think it's really fun. So here you can see some cards that our design team has created, making scenes or keeping it really simple. So this set is versatile that way. Plus it has happy birthday in it, happy Mother's Day. So a really great set to add to your collection. And there's some other cute stamps in these cards that you might see and recognize as something new, and we'll get to those shortly. Next we have our Cloud Companions Stamp and Coordinating Die Set. I think this is a really special set that a lot of people are going to want to add to their collection for making those rainbow bridge type cards when people have lost a pet. So here you can see all of the images and all of the dies. I really want to point out this stamp right here that stamps a rainbow, and we'll talk about that as we go. And here you can see all of the images stamped and die cut out and how the animals are cloud shapes. The sentiment says, "So very sorry for the loss of your companion." There's two little sparkle stamps there, and there's a sparkle die right there, but I think they work best used independently of each other. Next, we have a die in the set that is made to die cut out a rainbow and not coordinate with a stamp. And you put it on the die that cuts out the stamped rainbow. So many options with this set. Now you're going to fall in love with the set when you see all these adorable cards that our design team has created. It's just so precious, so cute. And I love all the different colors and variations that a few people have made with this set. So I hope you're inspired by it too. Aren't they precious? Okay, next we have some new background stamps. Now, these are going to be approximately 5 3/4 by 5 3/4 when you stamp them out. So take note of that. And this one is the striped background stamp. And this one is fun because you can actually use it one time, like I show here, or you can scoot your paper over if you're using like a stamping platform and you're able to stamp beside your lines you already stamped. You can also turn it and stamp again, and then you've got more of a plaid look. I actually stamped it 2 times one direction and 2 times another direction for this look right here. So you're going to see this on a lot of cards throughout today's video, so watch for it. You may have already seen it in some samples I've shown, but it's a really fun stamp, and I think you're going to have fun mixing and matching different colors, stamping it in different directions. I love background stamps. I think they're a staple in the stamp room. Speaking of background stamps, we have a second new one, reverse floral. So this one is going to stamp where the flowers stay white and the background around it is going to be the color you ink it up in. So that's really fun. It makes for a little bit more of a subtle background, and I think it's really cool to do different techniques with it as well. Like we have an ombre look right here. This one we have several different colors going on. I think it's really cool. So make sure you check out our brand new background stamps. Let's move on to our stand-alone die sets, starting out with Clean Cut Layers Circle Stack Set A. The largest circle in this die set measures 6 inches wide. The smallest is a 1/4 of an inch circle, and there's an 1/8 of an inch difference between each circle in the stack. Here you can see the largest circle and the smallest circle. And here's a card made using those circles, and you can see how you can do frames with them, a lot of choices. Plus, we have Stack B or Set B. This has 23 dies in it. The largest one is 5.875 inches wide. The smallest is 0.375. So you can use this in conjunction with the Set A, and you will have every single size circle you ever needed. I love it. All right, next we have Clean Cut Layers Rectangles. This is Set A. There are 17 pieces. The largest measures 4.25 by 5.5 inches, so A2 size, and then they're going to go down in size and have an 1/8 of an inch difference between each piece. And here you can see some layers made with this. You can also do mats and just really have every rectangle you ever needed, especially if you get Set B as well. Also 17 pieces in this die set. They go down in size in increments of 1/8 of an inch, just as before. The largest one is 4.125 inches by 5.375 inches. And of course, the tiny one is Beansy, and both. All right, next we have our Sending Paper Hugs Heart die set. And this set has 3 large heart dies and 3 words that create the sentiment, sending paper hugs with shadow layers. The largest die in the set is going to perforate a heart into your paper. The paper shown here in the picture is 5 by 7. Next, we have a die that will cut out the inside portion of that. And there's a die here that when used with the solid heart creates a dainty scalloped frame. And you can just mix and match all of these things, make an inlaid look, and then you of course have your sentiments, sending paper hugs with shadows. So I am super excited about this die set. Keep watching and you will see why I am so excited about it. All right, so here are some examples from our design team. And next we're going to move on to our paw print shaker tag. So this is a two-piece set. It has a solid tag shape of a paw and then an outline frame shape of a paw. You can layer those two up to make a tag. You can also use the fallout pieces from the frame piece and stick that on the tag as well for two different looks. Also, you can of course use this to create a shaker like this sample right here. Look at these adorable cards. I think these paw print products are some of my fave. What cute creations you can make with it. So let's move on to another brand new die set. This is the Very Cute Layered Mug. So you can die cut a mug, use that by itself. You put whipped cream on it, put some marshmallows in it, or there are dies in the set to create a little bear. And you can see what all the dies look like put together right here to create the bear. I think he is darling. I love the tea bag tag. It's so much fun. And you could use that on any of our other mug die sets as well. Mix and match all the things. All right, we not only have a bear, but we have an add-on die set that's going to allow you to create this mug with two other animals. So let's take a look at that new die set. It's the Cat and Doug Layered Mug add-on. So we have pieces to create a cat and a dog, plus you can mix and match with the bear and make your own unique faces. I love that this dog has some little patches, and the cat die set has the tail, but you can also add that to the dog. So lots of fun things. I especially love the little eyelash piece for the cat, and I used that when I made mine to add eyelashes to all my critters because I thought that was so cute. So there are some samples for you to get inspired with that fun new die set. Next, we're going to move on to our foiling dies. We have some really cool ones like circles. Of course, we need some circles to go with our layered dies, so you can die cut and you can hot foil your circles. So you've got several pieces in this new set. I think that there are all the sizes that you need when hot foiling there, and this set has 19 different pieces. I love that you can hot foil several at a time to get a framed look. I think it's going to be really fun to create unique frames with this. And we have our A2 foil borders in rectangles as well. So the rectangles have 16 pieces in the set, and again, lots of different looks. There's one card coming up here that I think used these rectangles in a really fun and unique way by overlapping them. It looks very geometrical and fun, but again, you can use it as frames and mix and match it with our rectangle dies as well. So lots of fun with shapes this release. Next, we have our floral corners. There are 2 plates and there are 2 dies in this set. So you have 2 different styles of florals and then a die to cut each of them out. And these are just really fun to add to lots of different cards. I've shown it on the previous screen with the rectangles and circles, and it goes really good with all the Mother's Day things as well. So here you can see it on a couple cards. You may have seen these cards already. And next we have our foiled floral mom, and this, it has really beautiful letters that hot foil and then a die that cuts those letters out. So it's just elegant and pretty, and I think you could even add touches of color to those images for an even more dressed up look. And I love that the die is going to cut out each individual letter, because then you can put it horizontally or vertically on your card. You can even use it as a letterpress, and so lots of different looks you can get with this one little set. Next, we have our foiled burst. This might be my favorite. It creates just a burst you can put behind so many different things, behind a sentiment, behind our mug. You can put it behind the little trophy. Lots of fun ways to use this, and here you can see what it looks like already hot foiled, and it is so shiny and so fun. You could use it as even 4th of July. So many different options. Again, I think one you could have for lots of different styles of cards in your stamp room. So there you can see it on a few different cards by our design team. And next we're going to move on to stencils. We have some adorable stencils. This is the 6x6 checkered background paw add-on stencil. So if you were familiar with our last couple releases, we had some stencils that go with a checkered background and now we have the paws. So before we had hearts and we had clovers, so now we have paws. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. You can use it by itself or with that checkered background for completely different looks. So I love this add-on so much. And here are some examples. Take a close look at the background so you can see the different ways that you can use this stencil. I think it's lots of fun, even with some foiling there. Very cool. And then we have a new heart stencil. This is the paw print heart. Each of the little openings is a paw print, and they're all arranged into the shape of a heart. And if you were around for our St. Patrick's Day release in February, we had a shamrock heart. So now we have the paw heart. And what is really cool about this is that the Sending Paper Hugs or Paper Hugs heart die set cuts out this shape, and you can use it with your shamrock heart if you have that one too. So here you can see some great uses of this new heart stencil. I'm in love with it. I love it on the inside of a card. That's so much fun. All right, next and last of our stencils is the layered mug. So this stencil set you can use to stencil a mug. You can also use it to stencil your die cuts from our layered mug set. You can also die cut out your stenciled mug. So right here you can see one I stenciled. The opening in the mug is light blue still, but once I die cut it, if I did, I would cut away that opening. So lots of different ways you can use this. Plus there are some masks. So if you didn't want that opening to be blue, you could put the mask in there. And here are some samples from our design team. You can use that stencil to add glitter to your mug. Lots of fun things. All right, let's take a look at a couple embellishments or things that are useful in other ways to make cards, like vellum. We have perfect pastel vellum, 10 sheets, 2 of each color, blue, green, lilac, white, and pink. And the pink has a little bit of like a pearlescent to it. We also have soft white vellum, 10 sheets there. They're all 8.5 by 5.5, so half sheets, and I think you're gonna love that addition. Plus we have a ton of new embellishments in the shop. Here's a little sneak peek at them, so be sure you click over to the shop and check out all the new embellishments, because you know at Trinity Stamps we're all about embellishments. So that's a look at the entire release. Thank you for stopping by. The release is now available, so you can head over to the shop and start taking a look at all the new things, and we'll be back with new videos for you very soon. Plus you want to check out our release day hop. There's a link to it in the description box below. Thanks for watching. Bye.